Couple chairs. Tons and tons of magazines. This thing that I always thought I was going to put on something, never did. This thing I always thought I was going to put on something, never did. Alright, I'm going to tell you that I've got a couple problems. A concrete example is just, it seems like I'm always moving stuff around, cleaning stuff up. That my house seems like I do a lot of chores, and sometimes I feel like that kind of overwhelms me, and it suddenly occurred to me, like, why do I have so much stuff? And the thing is, like, I get, so here's the thing about problems, and like, I've got more problems than that, actually. Like, I had a problem that I went and talked to a friend of mine, actually, because I was like really hoping for some sort of, like, you know, magic bullet. And I told my friend my problem, and they're like, this isn't the first time you've told me about the problem, and the last time we talked, you thought that this one particular thing might be a possible solution? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what did you do about that? And I'm like, I made some calls and contacted some people. And they're like, and I'm like, well, I never followed up on it. I got so caught up with the problem that I had, and then I literally realized I did this. I got caught up in how I felt, my feels about my problem. Problem, all my feels, solution partially explored. Malt liquor. I feel a tiny bit like an idiot. I mean, that was the whole point of having a YouTube channel, so I could listen to myself and then act on that. I probably shouldn't kick my ass today, but I kind of feel like kicking my ass. I'm gonna be donating a whole lot of stuff. I almost feel like putting a free sign out and putting stuff in my front yard. I know people that do that. I don't know. It'd be nice if people just carted that shit off, but anyway. I have this dream of, like, cleaning out my kitchen and the garage and the sheds and donating 90% of it and storing 7% of what's left, and just having in the kitchen, like, a plate, rugby, a plate, a bowl, a cup, a couple forks, a couple knives, a couple spoons. I think a lot of my chores, the less stuff you have, the less stuff you need to clean. And I tried throwing out a huge amount of clothes too, but, like, I might try throwing out a little bit more, because I still have clothes that, like, fit too loose on me because of how much weight I've lost. Why do I still have them? And there's some things I kind of like that are kind of banged up and kind of old and I've had for a really long time. They're kind of handy, they're kind of neat. But they're old and banged up. Why not just get rid of them and not replace it? I'm thinking less is more. If you take away nothing, if I take away nothing from this other than that, is, like, when you got a problem, the only important thing is the solutions. And if you can't see any solutions, talk to somebody smart that you know. You can talk to me. I'm not sure if I could help. I'm not sure how smart I am in actuality. But sometimes it helps to talk to somebody. It was sure helpful to talk to my friend, except they did not come up with a solution, other than the solution was they remembered that I had an idea for a solution, and they pointed out I hadn't followed it up, and then they looked smug at me. Some bitch. Alright, I got work to do. I got work to do, folks. Remember, focus on solutions, not on the problems. There's tons and tons of problems. There's only a few solutions. You can fill your life with them. And it strikes me as most things are pretty basic. We just kind of complicate them because that's what human beings do. I should go for a bike ride.